I'm going to be making some cold almond soup. As you know, it's still hot here. And cold almond soup is rather a change from gazpacho. And you serve it in small glasses and it's delicious. It comes from the very south of Spain. It's a very popular, you can actually buy it on the supermarket shelves. And it's particularly popular. It was introduced when the Moors were in that part of the world. And it's just a clever recipe because you have got here some ground almonds, 65 grams. But basically they would have taken, the almonds grow there, they would have taken them off the trees and bashed them in their mortar and pestle. You've got half a clove of garlic. Well, it grows abundantly. You've got some wine vinegar. Every household would have had wine vinegar. You've got a little bit of olive oil, not a lot. And that would have been another household cupboard item. You've got some stale bread, 125 grams. We haven't got stale baguette, but I've got this particular bread and I don't think it matters that much. You need to take a pinch of the salt. And whilst I usually cut this down, I have tried, this is the smallest quantity you can actually use to make it a lovely soup. And it doesn't sound very likely that that really weird pile of ingredients would make such a superb soup. But it really is a luxurious, beautiful soup. So let's make a start. And the first thing I'm going to do is to put a touch of the vinegar on the base here. I'm going to grate. Now, by putting the vinegar directly onto my clove of garlic, I stop it getting any stronger. It takes the heat out and makes it a mellow flavour, because there's two ingredients to garlic, and the two ingredients, if they mix, they go quite brutal. We're not going to be cooking it, so we don't want it to do that. So I'm going to put the rest of my vinegar in there. And that's it. That's the vinegar. Okay, I'm going to add my pinch of salt. Okay, I'm going to add my water. This is a litre, half a litre of water. And I'm going to float my bread in. This is not a problem for me, but if it had been stale, you'd need to leave it for 10 minutes or so. But I don't think we're going to have much of a problem. Just squeeze the bubbles out. Now I'm going to add all of the ground nuts. Now the last ingredient that needs to be added is the oil. This adds a luxurious texture. And that's all. And that's it. You can see it's turned into a beautiful creamy sauce. And that really is just leftover stale bread, a bit of oil and vinegar, some salt, a clove of garlic, and some crushed up nuts. And in those days, those nuts would not have been expensive. They would have been locally grown. So it's a really good, easy recipe. Now I wanted to have a little taste of this just to make certain I haven't, because all the breads vary in how much salt they have. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's just a really nice recipe. We're going to chill that, yes, and we will serve it in tiny little glasses. Just, you know, little, or even a little wine glass would look nice on a little tray. It's such a simple thing to do. Perfect for a hot summer's evening.